Hello everybody, PsyStarcraft here with another StarCraft 2 commentary, and I am continuing the PsyStarcraft between vileSpanishiwa best of 7 pseudo series, and here we are on Slag Pits, I think, also known as Gwen Stefani's vagina if you follow my casts at all. We've got Spanishiwa on the top as the yellow Protoss, and Psy, as always, in the pink Zerg on the bottom of Slag Pits. Now Slag Pits has one watchtower in the middle, and this will be important to hold. Not so important to hold when you are cross positions or close positions like this, but when you are, cross positions, that's when the watchtower becomes especially important, because it's really tough to even get to your opponent's base without accidentally dragging one unit into the vision of the watchtower. So you're going to see me try to keep a Ling on there at all times, and even if you are close positions, you want to get a Ling on there. So yeah, the series is currently 2-1 in my favor. Spanishiwa dropped last game with a valiant Marine 2-racks Marine effort into 4-racks Marine effort. He got down to 1 meal and kept swarming me with the Marines, but I had enough Zerglings to try to stop it. The gas first with the spawning pool immediately after really helped. And if you are afraid of any kind of 2-racks, a 15 gas, 14 pool, very solid build, or 14 gas, 14 pool. Basically anything but hatch first will do fine. Just be careful. You saw last game I did get bunkered out. Be careful not to get bunkered out. It's extremely dangerous if that happens. And here we see it's a ZVP, and I'm trying to throw down my spawning pool, or at least distract him. He sees my gas going up, so he has to assume I'm not going to try to expand here, although I'm going to try to fake it. I'm pretty sure he saw my gas, my pool's going down anyway. It's always a good idea to try to fake an expansion with as a Zerg player, even when you're not going an expansion first, because first off, it's going to force them to do something like this. Throw down a pylon when they don't want to, throw down a cybernetics core, which Spanish likes to do when he doesn't want to, and also it might adjust their build a little. If they think you're going to hatch first, they might go Nexus first, and then you can just attack them with Lings and win. Do something really simple like that, or like a Roach follow-up, a Roach attack. And already I'm wasting 100 minerals. Now, it's not a complete waste from Spanishiwa, because yes, this pylon won't die before I want to actually expand, but it's better than him not doing it for a Zerg player, in my opinion. Now, Spanishiwa, he likes to go a little bit further, so he is getting a cybernetics core at his own base. Right now I am doing some scouting with my drone. But just watch for a moment and we'll see exactly what he loves to do against a Zerg player, because he knows just how the tiny little Zerglings just struggle to try to break down these pylons. It's so sad. Drone doing some dancing. That Zealot is on the way. He wants to get that Zealot out immediately, try to block out the drone from scouting so we can start along his tech path. And here comes the additional cybernetics core. Now he doesn't want that to finish, I don't think. He's just going to try to delay my Zerglings even more. Only 2 Zerglings out, 2 more on the way, and this queen needs to get some injecting in. Fucking bitch. Jesus. And there goes the injection. Marine's now breaking down this pylon. This probe just kind of skittering around, doing who knows what. And is he going to cancel this? I'm kind of curious to see if he will. Oh, he's throwing down a 3rd cybernetics core. No, it does not land in time. The Marines, the Zerglings are able to block it, and there it goes. So spending 100, 150, and another 150. I'm almost positive he'll cancel this, right? No, he doesn't cancel it, so he's just going to make me beat down on all these buildings. Would it be a good idea to send a drone here to expand? Possibly, and this is actually really good. That single pylon, not so much of a nuisance, but when you have a pylon, 2 cybernetics cores, he actually didn't cancel that one, so that was a bit of a mistake, I think. You're going to cause the Zerg to rack up a lot of minerals, and that's exactly what's happening right now. 550 minerals. At this point, I might want to choose to throw down an auxiliary hatchery, get a roach warren, do something to try to spend that money, because floating that many minerals this early in the game is not a good thing to do. So finally I do get the expansion down. I've been droning up pretty hard, although I did need a lot of Lings to bust down those rocks, or bust down those buildings. So I have 8 Lings, probably about 4 more than I need. You really want to go droning heavily in the early game. Yeah, and evolution chamber up. Second gas is up, partially because my expansion is so late. I feel like I have oversaturation on my minerals, and so I'm going to get that second gas pretty early. And yeah, there's the oversaturation. The aforementioned oversaturation. He's got 3 sentries, 1 zealot. He's producing 3 more gateways, so it looks like a 4 gates. 2 gas already up. 34 to 36 supply count, exactly even on the harvest count, and this expansion is still waiting to get completed. And I'm kind of curious. I wonder if it is cost effective. Ooh, Twilight Council. If it is cost effective to block with those 3 buildings like that, because it seems like it slowed me down a lot. Although I am spending pretty well now. I don't know, I'd rather him not do that to me because it was really annoying. Now, I don't know if Spanish wants to move out with these sentries, or if he's trying to fake expand, because he's got 4-gate, he's got a Twilight Council, and he's got a lot of sentries. So the sentries, as a Zerg, would tell me, alright, he's planning on moving out and expanding. Same with this pylon. It would tell me, okay, he's going to expand. But he's also got the Twilight Council and 4 gateways, and he's chrono boosting Warp Gate. So it's like he's trying to either fool me right now, or he's trying to do several things at once. And we'll see here in a second if it reveals some kind of tech. Yep, there's the Dark Shrine. So I guess this is pretty common. Oh, this drone's gonna go down, and down goes the probe. That was so worth it because it's delaying his expansion. He's now floating 800 minerals because of that small little maneuver. Dark Shrine is up, so he's going to expand, he's going to DT harass, and he has sentries to protect an expansion. Now, this Nexus is fairly late. It's at 8 minutes, but still a very cool idea, very cool build. The only downside to it is because he's doing so many things at once, he is down on the harvest account, so he has to get something done with these Dark Templar. And I'm assuming he has a pylon set up somewhere. I don't see any pylon. I do have my lair though, so if I catch these Dark Templar, if I see the blur, if I scout somehow, I should be able to see them coming. And I'm kind of surprised I don't see any proxy pylon, so he's going to have to run these DTs all the way across the map. I might even catch the blur in the middle of the map. And these Lings just prodding, seeing if I can see what he's doing. I do see that expansion coming up. However, I have not seen the Dark Shrine. This Overseer's just chilling. He just wants to watch this giant... why can't the Terran use that unit to kill stuff? That's pretty cool. That'd be awesome. Or at least like harvest minerals or something. So the harvester count now 48 to 30. SpanishiWa with the crazy ZVP build. Just now getting Dark Templar. I think he might have supply capped himself actually. And I do scout that out. Do I have my Overseer speed? Yes, I do have speed. The Overseer's on the way. The Lings are at the ramp. So this DT attack should do absolutely nothing. I'm actually getting a Spire. So Spire versus DT tech. I like where I'm at. My harvester count is very nice. 48 to 31. And I just really need to survive these DTs, and it should be a pretty straightforward game from here on out. I don't have a Roach Warren or anything like that, so I suppose he could hard counter my mutas if he wanted to, but it should be okay. He's actually scouting for a third base, here. And this is actually really smart. A lot of players, you know, they would try to send all 3 DTs into your base, kill your expansion, do something like that. But SpanishiWa realizes I have scouted the DTs. He's not going to do a lot of damage if he just goes head on. So he's going to use them for scouting purposes to try to take down a third base. So pretty smart play right there. He knows how to cut his losses and be realistic about it. He's not going to go in with 3 DTs after I've scouted and try to do damage. If he is able to do that, it's completely my fault, and I'm a terrible player. So you saw here he was not able to do that. I have a Spore on the way and a Spine on the way, and that's to protect my ramp and kind of protect my expansion while my Lings are gone. And there they are, breaking down the rocks. I do have +1 at this point, and 6 mutas on the way. And I wonder if he has scouted those mutas. No, he has not. He has not seen any of my tech, and he's just continuing to pump out the Dark Templar. Supply count is now 55 to 41, the harvest count rather, and the supply count is looking pretty lopsided. I'm now up by 19, and SpanishiWa has a lot of catching up to do. Third now going up at the gold, so it's not looking too good for him. 35 Zerglings is plenty against these 5 Zealots and 5 Sentries. Actually, well, it's probably not plenty, but I do have 6 mutas to assist if needed. And that was a really loud car going by. What the fuck, car? So damn loud. I'd do well to send this Overseer and do some contamination or something. And the Zealot controls the middle tower. And that's so damn annoying because now I don't know if he's going to attack or not. What am I supposed to do now? Auxiliary hatchery coming up, so I'll be on 4 hatcheries. And part of the reason I'm using this auxiliary hatchery is because, 1, I'm going mutas. And mutas are so damn gas intensive, you need more larvae for even more Zerglings. And second, I have the gold base. And this Dark Templar is actually going to do a bit of damage. 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills. He is now a mentor. Mentory retarded, more like it. Owned. And I'm trying to surround this DT. I'm trying to get out of the way of the DT, and finally the Spore goes down. DT's going to get picked off, and oh my goodness, he has Archons. He has changed these DTs into Archons. And that's actually a lot of Archons. Wow. Harvester count 55 to 51. My production is Zerglings and mutas, so that's good. This is a lot of Archons. These mutas actually getting some damage done in the back. He's got some cannons though. He was prepared for that, and that's actually pretty unusual. I wonder if he scouted my Spire. No, he didn't scout my Spire. He must have just seen my mutas, my stray mutas somewhere along the way. And he's actually got some photon cannons in the back. So this is Oh boy, this is going to be so damn deadly. He's got 5 Archons, Sentries, and Zealots. That's like the perfect counter to Mutiling. And I don't know what the hell these things are. Oh my god, what are you doing, you crazy bastards? Fucking retards. 55 to 49 is the Harvest Scout, and now I'm frantically bumping out the links. Oh my goodness, that's so many Archons. I need my mutas. Where are my mutas? There are my mutas. vileSpanishiwa coming in full force. How many mutas do I have? I have 9 plus whatever number this is. I have 16 mutas, and I have 36 lings, but he's got so many Archons. He's going to have nice force field blocking off my ramp. The spine is getting some damage in, but these mutas, oh, these mutas are clumping up. No! Terrible mutas. I'm able to kill all but 3 Archons. That's not very many at all, and the Zealots in here taking a beating from the spine. This is actually not looking good at all. My Harvest Count was ahead for so long, but I missed his attack timing, and now I need to pump out whatever I can. Roaches would have been perfect against this. Roach Hydra. But, like I said earlier, remember in the beginning of the game when I said, alright, I have 600 minerals. I'm floating money really early in the game. I should throw down a Roach Warren. It might come in handy later. That's what I needed. If I had... Oh, these sentries are going to go down. It's a final count. I need a Roach Warren, but I don't have a Roach Warren. I have so much money floating in here. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Oh. Now I am just talking to Spanish about how bad I am compared to him. And he saw my Spire. He knew what I was doing. I don't think he scouted it. He might have seen the mutas, or he just kind of had a sense that he didn't see any roaches out late in the game, and you can just kind of assume that I was going mutas. And looks like Spanish will take the second game. My gold was up. I wasn't really able to mine a lot off of it. 2 spines doing nothing, but looking cool. Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's one simple tiny drone for a Roach Warren. You lose 200 minerals combined, and you lose the mining time that the drone would provide you. But that's not much. That's not much at all. I mean, look at my money. Shut up, Ventrilo! Fuck you! Jesus. Anyway, that's not a lot of money, and I hope you guys learned something in this game. Tech is good. Zergling Muta, good, but, always have that Roach backup, always have that Hydra backup, something like that. And as always... bitches.